In this demo, I'll walk you through the full journey of a payable in Mysa, from uploading an invoice, reviewing it, syncing it with Tally, creating a payment, and finally syncing that payment to Tally as well. Let's begin by uploading an invoice directly on the Mysa platform. Mysa also supports uploads via email or Slack bot, but for this demo, we'll use a manual upload. Once the invoice is uploaded, Mysa SmartScan automatically processes it, extracting critical data like bill amount, bill date, due date, and even generating a narration. Additional fields such as the Mysa category and PO number are optional. Mysa category is essentially an expense tag. Here, I'll select rent and leave the PO number empty. You can also upload supporting documents up to 4 per invoice and add internal comments for your team. Once all relevant fields are filled, I'll go ahead and submit the invoice. Mysa supports multi-level approval workflows. In many organizations, invoices go through one or more approval stages before reaching AP review. However, we'll skip the approval process in this demo and proceed directly to AP review. Here, you'll see the vendor has been automatically recognized because they already exist in the vendor master. Their bank account, GST, and PAN information are pre-filled. If it were a new vendor, you could create one from here. Scrolling further, we see the bill summary, where the SmartScan generated narration can be edited. You'll also notice 4 key dates. Bill date, the date mentioned on the invoice. Posting date, this is what syncs with your ERP when the bill is due for payment. Pay by date, if you want to delay or advance payment based on your cycle. By default, pay by is the same as due date but can be changed as needed. Next, we have the line items. These are usually picked up by SmartScan, but you can edit or add line items if required. Once the line items are verified, I'll apply a relevant TDS category. The to-pay amount is then automatically calculated. Now I'll submit this for final processing. A quick review screen appears, showing the breakdown of all amounts. I confirm and submit. Next, we move on to syncing this invoice with Tally. Please ensure that Tally is open and running in the background. Without this, the sync process will not function. In the accounting section of Mysa, we map this bill to the appropriate ERP ledger and vendor, both of which already exist in Tally. You can also define rules to automate this step for future syncs. Once mapped, we move the invoice to the Ready to Sync tab. If I open Tally and check the May records, since this invoice is dated May, there is no entry yet. Let's go back to Mysa and proceed to sync. A confirmation modal appears, warning that post-sync changes must be made directly in Tally, not on Mysa. Tally sync involves 3 steps: verifying the Tally is connected, ensuring the correct company is active in Tally, performing the actual sync. Once synced, we return to Tally and check May. You'll now see that the invoice has been posted as a purchase entry. The narration includes a direct link to the invoice on Mysa, offering complete context during audits or reconciliations. Now let's create a payment against this bill. From the payment section in Mysa, you can choose to pay in full or partially. For this demo, we'll do a partial payment of 100 rupees and create the payment. Only admins can authorize payments in Mysa. Authorization is a 2-step security process: entering a transaction password, entering the OTP sent to the registered device. After successful 2FA, the payment status is updated. In the All Transactions section, we can now see full payment details: the UTR number, transaction mode, credited date, payer and payee accounts, and more. Let's now sync this payment to Tally. In the Accounting tab, payment entries are marked with a P. We select the ERP vendor again, move this entry to Ready to Sync, and proceed. Once confirmed, the sync takes a few seconds. Switching back to Tally, we now see a 100 rupee payment entry through the IDFC account. It's been reconciled automatically with the earlier synced purchase invoice. There's no manual reconciliation needed. Mysa automates your accounts payable process end to end, saving your finance team hours every week and reducing manual errors. Thank you for watching.